Hey guys,
What's up?
welcome back to the channel. My name is Tin.
I'm Brian.
I'll like to bring the subject to you guys. Today's topic is actually about Brian's potential new car.
Yes.
If you guys checked out our previous video on the FRS, link it over here, or right here. It's about Brian's car. It's kind of crapping out. It has almost 10 years on it, over 150,000 miles.
Yep. Getting close to that. Yeah.
Getting close to 150,000 miles. Starting to act up a little bit. So Brian's looking at potential new cars, and yeah, go for it. Let him know what your top three are.
Yeah. So the first car I would say I've fallen in love with. I'm trying to think. This was probably back when I used to drive a Corolla, and I don't even know what year that Corolla was. I think it was like 2013 Corolla. And I have first seen the old design of the R8, not the newest model design, right? So it's like 2000 and I would say 15 and under.
Okay.
So those models. So I fell in love with those models of the R8s. Those were really cool, and I heard started watching a lot of videos on it, seeing like, oh, you could own an R8 for pretty cheap. So I was like, okay, maybe this could be something. This could be. I mean, obviously not as cheap as a Corolla, but and then the new R8 came out, and wow, is it sexy. And yeah, it's definitely caught my eye. I definitely love the design. Internals is not the best. They are like very like one-sided toward like everything being toward like the driver, and it's not like large infotainment system or anything like that. So it's kind of is lacking a little bit when you compare to other vehicles on the internals. And it's a lot of vehicle. That's a lot of car. That price tag is kind of tough.
How much was it again?
Starting
for
2017, even as of now today, I mean, I think you're gonna have to at least pay no lower than 150 or 160. I think even on a used one. Maybe you can find a deal. That's probably finding a deal basically.
That's pretty expensive for a car that's already been discontinued for the production years.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty pricey. It's a pretty pricey vehicle. I mean, yeah, it's a. I mean, listen, I love the R8s. I love them, but I mean, that price tag is just. I mean, it's pros and cons, right? So it's like if you own one, right, okay, at least it's still kind of retaining value, right?
Okay, so you can still get out of it if it starts to crap out.
Yeah, okay. But it's a hefty price tag to try to get into. An initial.
Okay.
Initial goal for the next vehicle is not to be over 6 figures. That's for sure.
Got it. Okay, so it looks like the R8's out of question.
Yeah. I mean, I love the new designs too much to get an old one, and I wouldn't even consider an old one.
All right. No R8. R8 off the table. That love is gone.
Yes.
We'll move on to a whole new era. Actually, we did make a video on the R8 as well.
Oh yeah.
And we will link it.
Yes.
As well, probably up here.
Oh yeah. But yeah.
Okay, so if not the R8, what other option or other contenders are you leaning forward, like realistically?
Now, more realistically, I was looking at some C8s. I was looking at Corvettes. Seeing that could be a potential option. I just love their design as well. Supercar look.
They are very hot looking, very sexy looking.
Yes, and even though with the inflation in the scalping and the market craziness and all this just nonsense, it still could potentially basically be under 6 figures. Just depending on if you can find a dealership that's not gonna pull your leg or something on it. But you just got to browse around. It's a little tricky. It's a little tricky for sure right now. But it definitely caught my eye with that. Supposed to be that base MSRP of like what, 65,000.
65,000 base MSRP for like a 1LT.
Yeah. Super
affordable, but for you, realistically, you said you wanted you wanted 3LT.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, those 3LTs. Yeah, with that the interior package with the red everywhere. Just the red everywhere.
I don't know if you definitely won't find that for 65 grand.
No, definitely not. It's gonna be a tall order. If I get into it or not, we'll see. It may not be that 3LT package. I don't know, just because of the way, like I said, the way they love to mark up. It's pretty wild out there on the C8 world. But my goodness, I mean, that extra 10 to 20,000. That's a lot.
That's definitely a lot of money for a budget supercar.
Yes, that is
okay. So the C8 is a good contender for you.
Possibly, yeah.
All right, could be. That's what we're leaning forward the most.
Definitely.
All right. Is there anything else that that would sway you in any way?
There's another car video that we made this topic on Project Highland. I'm gonna link it above us, one of our heads. And yeah, that one could definitely be an interesting contender. Obviously, Tesla interiors. I've loved Tesla interior. I actually love Tesla even. Really, I would say maybe even before the R8, potentially even. I would used to go to the mall and see like the Tesla actually in the store, and I'm like, okay, this is like really cool looking. I'm like, wow, this is awesome. Like, dang, this is so clean. The flush door handles, I'm loving that. I definitely, the next vehicle, no matter what, it's gonna have to have some flush door handles. I don't know what it's gonna be for sure, but it better have some like flush door handles or like no manual like extending door handles. I don't want any door handles on it. So I've always loved that look. But the interior, to me, just kills a lot of cars, so I love it. I love that Tesla interior. Freaking, just the wheel, man, the yoke. Whew, so cool, man. And yeah, just EV, definitely the way of the future, for sure.
Indeed.
So definitely think that Model 3s caught my eye as well. Potentially even looking at Model 3s as well, but with the sportier design of the Project Highland. Hey,
true.
That could be something.
Pretty good redesign.
Yes.
Pretty excited for it. Hopefully it comes out soon.
Yes. That could be something. I think that could be really something right there. Because I know people have all the modifications that they do to their Model 3s right now.
Yeah, there's a lot of body kits if you want those body kits.
Yes, there are some.
There's a lot of third-party accessories if you want those to really customize your car however you want it. And it's actually very budget friendly too, with like the federal tax credit and everything.
Oh yeah.
And how much you're saving on gas. So you're really saving a lot of money if you do go with like a Tesla Model 3.
True.
Compared to if you were to get like a C8 or something, you premium, a gas.
Yeah, the gas would be.
Still do all that maintenance too.
Yeah, once it starts, the maintenance would be nonsense. Getting out of maintenance and that too would be a nice thing to do. Go from the gas to the EV style, EV life.
So I guess right now, what are you more leaning towards?
I've been heavily leaning towards the C8 because I do love that supercar look. We still have yet to see, will the C8 be something I keep for a long time? I don't know about that, just because of like with Tesla, I think I love them a lot, right? I like them a lot. So, and I think that with the price of the Model 3, it could be really attractive because technically, I don't. So there's this thing about two doors, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be two doors, but there's something about the body, the backing of the car, something about those two doors at the end of it, like that it's like so much sharper or like so much slimmer in the back, right? When you don't have those passenger doors. But I mean, I've seen some vehicles that have caught my eye. There's some concept from Lexus. It's a long way from probably coming out, but that's like it's a 4-door that looks actually pretty cool. Not necessarily like super coupe-esque, but I think with that kind of design, I could lean towards some vehicle that looked like in that manner.
Okay.
This
as long as it has the type of styling that you would prefer it.
Yeah, like it's very like obviously flush, no handles on the door, right? So, but it's not as like slimmed out as like a LC or RC, but the backing to me still looks really good, and it doesn't look like a super big like sedan. It doesn't look like a super huge sedan. So I think with the right design, Project Highland could also be a good option. If I even do end up getting the C8, then if it comes out Project Highland's out and I have the C8, then that could be something I could jump into from paying a hefty price tag on a C8. So yeah. But
we will cross that bridge when we get there. Hopefully,
that's true.
Not soon, because your car still works.
It still works right now. Still putting up with it. The main issue is annoyingly like a weird starting issue. So random. Like it's so funny. It's a very rare issue I haven't really heard many people having. But if I go somewhere, I go work out, maybe go to the gym, and I come back, my car has trouble starting. But if it's been overnight for like a long time, it starts up just fine in the morning.
Okay.
First time I drive it, starts up, acts like it never even had an issue. But yeah, it's a very thing. Last thing, maybe fuel pump some stuff, but I don't know. It could be fuel pump something else. I really haven't dug too deeply. I mean, we've tried to do two minor repairs to it with fuel related, pressure related fixes, but hadn't fixed it. So it's okay. Okay, you know what? I don't drive a lot, and hopefully, cross my fingers. Still works for me. Even Toyota-esque shell maybe. It's really Subaru, but whatever. So hopefully before I have to make a decision, hopefully
it'll still survive for a little while longer.
Yes, I'm trying to see potentially more images of Project Highland, before I really, or like a good deal to see it really, like I said, there's so far not really any deals I've seen. I mean, it's either, maybe you can find a way to pay MSRP, but you gotta wait a long time, or
true, very true,
or you could pay, you can have it today, but you gotta pay 20 grand for extra for it. So that's not fun either. But yeah, so right now, thankfully, a vehicle is not a must, fortunately, that I have to have. So if something does happen to it, I won't be like struggling like for work or something, right?
True.
So.
Well, if you do ever, get a new vehicle, we will definitely cover it in the video. So make sure you guys are subscribed to potentially see Brian's new vehicle.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, anything else you want to add?
Yeah, I mean, for anybody out there, looking for new vehicles or coupes or anything like that, let us know your journey, your process, what you guys are doing, what you guys are between, it could be anything you guys are between and what you're excited for.
Indeed.
Yeah, definitely want to know more about you guys too.
Yeah, as always, like the video, subscribe, comment down below, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
All right.
See ya. Bye.